Hey everybody, Chris with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal in Palm Beach County, Florida. We are at a senior living facility that we are a vendor for, and we are cleaning out an entire apartment that they have been using for storage because they got rid of their dumpster in the back. In addition to that, we're picking up a single item from another unit, and then we're picking up a mattress by this dumpster over here. So we're looking at probably about a full load, and we usually don't charge too much for the timing if we're not having to bag stuff, or just a favor because we're here so often. So it's going to be strictly just volume in addition to the couple of places that we have to go to. And then we're going to be giving an estimate for a third apartment to do at a later date because they have to confirm that with the family first. So we'll show you what it looks like and then we'll get started.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Alright, so the day is done. We're at the dump waiting in line. Nothing from that apartment is getting donated because a lot of it had mold on it and there was roaches in there as well, which surprisingly Tanya never noticed. I asked her, I was like, I'm surprised you weren't like freaked out by the roaches. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I killed like at least 7 of them. I kept seeing them on the furniture. I would just go bam and smack it and then like just hide it inside like the cushion or something. I was like, I'm honestly surprised you never mentioned it. And she's like, I didn't even notice. And this is what I try to tell her, like, if you don't look for them, you never know they're there, and then you don't get scared. It's like me with the lizards. I could carry a piece out not even realizing there's a gecko 4 inches away from my hand because it's on the other side and I don't see it. And what I don't see doesn't bother me. So, you know, I try to teach her the same thing. So I dropped off the metal at the house and the 3 chairs in the closet because those were interesting looking. We'll see if we can sell those maybe. Between that and then the stuff we picked up at the second job, we are at $21.84. It is about 1,040 pounds. Now, while we were at the senior living facility, they asked us to quote removing 2 vending machines that have just been abandoned, like the person who dropped them off never came back to get them. So I quoted a quarter of a truck, plus I've tacked in 2 heavy item fees. So it's about $310 for that, or $315 actually. $310. I don't know why I was thinking $315 in my mind. And then there's another apartment there we quoted for pretty much the same price. It was like 5 cubic yards, 6 cubic yards, so another $315 for that. And then we went by that second job, which was a repeat client. We go there every couple of weeks. She's just decluttering her parents' hoarder house, and it's always usually like an eighth to a quarter of a truck. So that was $190. Tomorrow morning we're going to a storage unit. We're clearing out 2 units for $3,000. Roughly, it's what I quoted over the phone, just based on the sheer size of the storage units. We know it's household furniture and stuff like that. It's not like debris or anything, and it sounds like it's mainly furniture, so it's not going to be any like bagging and stuff. But I basically quoted 4 loads, and I tacked in 3 extra hours of time because one of them is on the 6th floor, and the other one's on the 5th floor. I've been to this facility before, and it's a maze in there. And if I can park in the loading dock, great. If not, it's gonna take forever. So I quoted 4 loads plus 3 additional hours for the timing. We got a U-Haul. I'm gonna pick that up in the morning, 26-foot U-Haul, sheerly because we can fit all 4 loads in a 26-foot U-Haul. And then that way we don't have to worry about loading it up, going to find places to donate it, and then dump, and then come back and repeat that process. It saves so much time by just getting a bigger truck in these situations. I used to want to use my truck and do the trips for branding purposes, but like, you know, it just doesn't make sense. So we got a U-Haul, should be able to load it all up at once. It'll probably still take us a little bit. It's a 10x15 and then a 10x7. So what I do is, if someone says, hey, I have a 10x15 and a 10x7, and you know, they're pretty full, I'll say, okay, without looking at it, I don't know. So I'm just gonna do the volume on the 2 units and divide that by my truck size, and then that's how I quote them. And then I always tack in a little extra for time, especially when we can't see it, because you could easily have a super long walk. So the 10x15 comes out to like 44 cubic yards, and then the 10x7 comes out to like 22 cubic yards. And what I basically do is I multiply the length by the width by the height, the same way you would for your trailer or truck. Most storage units, if they have that metal cage on them, are 8 feet tall. So I just do 10x15x8, and that gives me my number. I divide it by 27, I get cubic yardage, and then I divide that by my truck size, which is 17. And then I know, okay, this is gonna take up, you know, 2.75 loads, or, you know, 3 loads. And then I'll do the same thing for the 10x7, times it by 8, and then divide it by 27, and that's how I get to that number. So that's just how we kind of price storage units when I can't see it. And I always tell people, like, you know, this is a huge ballpark. I know I'm not there. I don't know how long your walk is. I don't know the parking situation. I don't know if it's going to be a bunch of small stuff we're going to have to sit there and bag up, you know, but we are pretty good at efficiency and time. So we're usually on the positive side, but I do still tack that in because I just know it's going to take a little longer than it should. But yeah, that would be pretty good 2 days. Today was a little over 1,000 for the 2 jobs. Tomorrow is going to be 3,000, plus we're going to be donating, it sounds like, a lot of it, and then we'll try to resell maybe some of it. And then probably disposal won't be a whole lot, but it will have the cost of the U-Haul. So that's going to be something to keep in mind. It'll probably get taken out of the extra labor I charged. But next week, we're going to be going to a senior living facility to clean out a 3-bedroom apartment. Yes, some of these facilities have 3-bedroom apartments. They're nicer than your typical house. We're gonna be doing a full clean out. He actually just sent me photos. I quoted him, I think like 700 or 800, just based off what he described to me over the phone. And I told him, you know, that may vary based on what we actually have or how long the walk actually is. I don't know without seeing it. So I just at least try to make sure people realize, like, you know, in-person estimates are preferred. We personally would do over the phone or through photos, but I always give a range and I always ask the questions that I feel are most important. So I've never really screwed myself over other than doing like debris quotes. I don't do, unless it's like an obvious small pile of like wood or something, I don't quote debris over the phone ever anymore, because I screwed myself over twice with that. We're gonna go offload all this real quick. Shouldn't take too long, probably like 10 minutes. And then we're gonna get out of here. We're going to a networking event tonight for the main group we're in. Every quarter they do like a mixer where they invite all the groups to one. So it's usually a good way to meet people you don't like normally see on a week-to-week basis. So that should be fun. And we'll see you guys at that storage unit tomorrow.